So anyway, so I want to get some of these clips, and I wanted to put them, you know, somewhere else on my computer. So I'm like, well, how do I do it? So I go here and I'm looking, you know, import share. Well, that's not working. Can I do it there? What? There's no way for me to take these clips that are in these different events and put them anywhere. So I figured a way around it that you can do, and you can get your and save your clips after you've worked on the project and you want to get them off your computer. So what I did was I picked out, let's say, some clips. Here's a bunch of clips of me kite surfing. So I click on the first one, I come down here, and I click on the last one. I do shift, and I highlight this whole thing. And then I go over here, I click on file, I go down to move to trash. So I'm going to move all those clips to trash. Bam. Now I go over to my trash, I open it up, you pull it over here so you can see it good, and I take and I highlight all of these clips that I just got rid of, and I'm going to pull them onto an external hard drive that I have right here. So I pull them over here and I dump them into this Seagate hard drive. Now let's go ahead and look inside and see what's happening in the Seagate. So in here somewhere, these clips are being loaded. So usually they load them really close to the top of this timeline because it starts out with numbers, and this is, you know, the most recent. So what I want to also do is I want to go up here and I want to go file, I want to create a new folder. And it's going to go all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to put just A in there. And when I put A in there, it's going to bring that folder all the way back up to the top. Now if I go back up to the top where those things are loading, I'm going to find that folder. There it is, A. So it's easy for me to pull all of these files once they load onto this hard drive into that folder. And then I can rename that folder, because I'm going to rename that folder Tom Kite Surfing in January of 2019, because that was a big wave event and I want to save it. And I'm going to save it on these external hard drives, but I've deleted it off of the Final Cut Pro and my computer itself so that I can open up some storage space. I only have 2 terabytes of hyperdrive on this computer, which I installed myself, by the way. And I think I made a video of it, so you guys can check that out online. But this gives you a way to work around this, because Final Cut Pro doesn't let you export your clips to another part on your computer or even an external hard drive. The only way that you can do it is by dropping them into the garbage, like I just showed you, and then taking them out of the garbage and throwing them somewhere else. And that's what we're doing right now. And once they feed in through here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them into this A file. Then I'm going to rename that A file, and I'm going to take that A file and drop it and drag it into another hard drive, so I've got 2 copies of it. That way, if one goes, I always will have another one. Because I've had problems with hard drives before where they just, you know, completely went kapooey on me. Now I only use the solid state hard drives. I don't use any of those old style hard drives, because those old ones don't work well. So we're going to go ahead and let that process. And I'm going to turn this off for right now. I'm going to let it run on here. I'll just have to cut it out, because I'm doing a screen recording. And I'll probably speed this part up. You can see up here it's giving me our progress here. It's giving us our progress here. We got a couple more to load. Got about another ½ inch worth of loadage. And then we'll be ready to go. And I'll show you the next part of it. Almost there. 3 more and we're done. Alright, so what we've done is basically we freed up a lot of space in Final Cut Pro in our computer, but we did save all of these clips because we might want to go back to them later. Probably not, but who knows? We could possibly do that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this top one. I'm going to go Shift. I'm going to highlight all 3 because these 3 here I want to save. I'm going to put them in this A folder. I'm going to drag them down and put them in the A folder. Let's open that A folder up. Here to here. And pull. Bam. Alright, that's done. Now I'm going to highlight these. First I highlight this one, then I come down to the bottom one, I hit Shift, and I'm going to drag it into this A folder. Right now everything's in there. Now I can take the A folder, click on that. I'm going to rename it Tom underscore kite underscore 2019 underscore Jan. Big waves. How's that sound? All right, so I renamed the whole thing. And I click on here, and cha-ching, now it's going to be somewhere down here in the T's. Let's go look. Tom, there it is. So now I want to save it on this other hard drive. I'm going to pull it over here. And there it goes. It's starting to save there. All right, so that's how you do a workaround on Final Cut Pro and how to get clips that you've saved in events. Let's pull this out of the way. These clips here that are saved in this event, how to get those clips off of your Final Cut Pro program and your computer, but also store them once you've dropped them in from a device. Because sometimes you put them in there and then you clean your card or you clean your iPhone and now you don't have those clips anymore. The only place they exist are here. So this is the way that you get around that and save those clips, you know, for later on if you're going to need them for something. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out all my other cool videos on Final Cut Pro, Mac, Apple, tutorials on YouTube and the new Studio Beta, and just about any other thing. I'll fix lights, toilets, cars, you name it. I'll do it. Even if I've never done it before, I'll videotape myself doing it, and hopefully I'll do a good job and won't break anything. All right, thanks. Bye.